Hello and welcome to the Tower of Confusion mobile guide. I know it's been a little bit since my last video, but yeah, just taking a break. Mostly because of TOPB, because I can't ever enter Zone 9. But anyways, head to the tower. Pretty bad, I would not recommend playing this at all, but if you do, here's the guide. You can jump off this on 45 degrees. Just try and aim 45 degrees, stay out of shift lock on these platforms. Just takes a little bit to learn. Flick off and jump, flick off and jump. Just hold jump across these. They are conveyors. This one sinks. Jump onto this truss. And then this conveyor, you want to move left, then right, then back. And then forwards, right, forwards. This conveyor moves forwards. And then this one, you're jumping against the conveyor. And then only go to the right truss here. The left one is CCF. And now up here, there's a conveyor under the kill brick. It doesn't extend all the way to the sides. You can see it's like this. And you have to jump off early because it doesn't extend all the way to the end of the kill bricks. You can just get a feel for it in the practice place. Then don't be in shift lock and go forward facing and slightly diagonal onto this quarter stud. Jump to the left, the conveyor moves to the right. And then in shift lock, you're going to want to jump again at that 45-degree angle and precision onto this quarter stud. Then exit shift lock. Line it up, and this just takes a lot of practice. It's a super hard and consistent jump, and hopefully you can land, adjust if you need to, onto the 16th stud. And now hold jump through here, and then I like to just heal up on this truss. You can heal up a bit ahead. All right, and then you got to jump to the left there, jump onto this half stud, and then this entire section moves back for a bit. And then once you get to here, you can see jump about where the green is, and then you're going to switch to holding left, because the conveyor changes for one jump and then switch back to holding right. Now forward, and again here, you're going to want to jump onto green and then switch to holding left for one jump. And then holding forward again, and then you can jump on here and you're out of that section. You barely have enough health to make it. All right, all these conveyors move forwards, and you can see there's these 3 invisible ones. So you can see they're right about there. Just check it out on the practice place, get a feel for it. These ones, again, forward facing, and then off this last one, you're going to want to hold jump to not get a massive push. And then you just got to be careful on these. It just takes practice. This one's slightly forward, so be prepared for that. Turn sideways like this, and then move forwards and jump very late off that. It's a pretty far jump. Then all of these move backwards. You just need to jump on the very edge of them, and then hold forwards and jump. Again, hold jump throughout this whole thing. I like to go to 45-degree angle across these, and then just go forward facing. And this one, you gotta jump off and move forward facing. These KB head hitters heal up. This one moves backwards. Again, get to the edge and then be prepared. This one moves forward, jump on it there. Another head hitter. Then go forward facing across all these. Late there, try and grab onto this, and then you gotta jump pretty late off the 16 stud. Again, it's basically just luck based. Then you're gonna wanna heal up before this section, and then you can just walk sideways across, jump off, repeat the process. Again, there's not a ton to talk about. It's mostly just luck, learning the conveyors and luck. Then it just forward facing across these. You can do a little skip if you want to. I try and jump on as few as possible. And you got a dance clip through here. You can copy and paste it to speed up the process a bit. If I can copy and paste it, there we go. What? I'm not gonna question that. I don't know what I was doing. This was like 2 weeks ago. All right. A dance clip through all of these, then 45 degrees across this tightrope. Jump over to here. I like to turn around and reshift and jump over to here. And then you are now basically on 5. So this is the last hard floor, and the rest of A side is filler. So just careful. There's a nice little skip you can do here. Be careful on this head hitter. Unshift for all the normal ones. It just makes it a bit easier. You can jump over to there, skip a few. It's really just luck. Like even I've beat a kata and I still struggle on quarter studs. They're just really inconsistent and stupid. Flick up here like on 1, and then I exit shift lock and jump across all these. And then just skip the last one. I find is a bit easier so you don't bonk your head. Be careful, go around this truss. And you've basically beaten A side. There's no more hard parts on A side. There's a few more quarter studs, and that's about it. So be careful. You can flick off that truss on the jump prior to make it a bit easier. It's kind of just time waster section. Then shift and then unshift to climb this truss. Do this long jump. Last quarter studs of A side. Just be careful here. They're not very hard. Again, out of shift lock. And now you are on 6A. For real. You've basically beaten A side. Just don't choke up. None of these kill bricks are Can Collide true, but you do want to heal up here. And on this next section, you are not going to be able to heal up at the next break between them because the conveyor will knock you off. It is too low. So you're going to want to be careful. Minimize your damage here and then jump up to here. And you got to watch your head because you can bonk into the kill bricks jutting out above. So I try and not jump. It is better to jump. You can see I almost die there. And then you got to walk through this long filler section. Just try and minimize your damage. You can stand still and you won't take any damage. I go through it forward facing. That's the easiest way to avoid damage. Again, more filler. This tower is just a lot of waiting around and doing nothing. It's really boring and it's really not fun. So do this at your own peril. And then just walk across there. Then this is a conveyor. You're going to bonk your head and you need to hold forward there. Now you're on 7. Just be careful on these. This one is super heavy, so it like pushes you back a bit. Go sideways. Don't do that. Go sideways on all of them. And then just walk off quick. This is a conveyor. Jump to the 1 stud. You can jump to the tightrope. I just like jumping to the 1 stud. 45 degrees across these. Be careful. Don't choke on these tight ropes. You're basically on the netted section. Heal up in this gap. Or don't. Heal up in this gap for sure. Heal up to full. Be careful here. Heal up here before doing the head hitters. Do the head hitters. And then heal up here before entering the maze. Alright. Now you're going to want to go this way. And then heal up on this 1 stud. You can heal up on the ground, but I just like the 1 studs better. It feels safer. And then jump around this way. Keep going. And onto here. And wait. Heal up there. There are KB spinners, so I like to heal up here. It's outside the range of the spinner. Now you can jump back in. And you can non-stop it or stop before the 1 stud. You can see I got really low there. That scared me. Again, healing items help. Use healing items. Please use healing items if you're attempting this tower. I just did it fully legit to show that it was possible. But yeah, or not fully legit. I use skips. This is tightrope's the last hard part. Walk across it. You can use alignment keys. You can use the D-pad if you want. I just YOLO it 45 degrees. And now you have basically beaten the tower. There's no more hard parts. And then all of B side is netted. So as long as you don't die to kill bricks, foreshadowing. I mean, what? You're totally fine. And then just be careful. You can jump or walk across it. Just be careful on the invisible parts. They're always a little bit annoying. And then it's just these basic stickouts. Yeah. There's really not a lot to talk about on this tower. It's kind of just a waiting simulator. You can see because of how much I cut out on all the healing spots. So yeah, use healing items. This took me way too fucking long. Just be careful on these. You will bonk your head. Just walk around. Don't jump around. Heal up if you need to. And then just wait. Make sure you heal up to full before doing the dropper. Try to go through the gaps and then just go right away. Make sure you're jumping over the one. Just being careful. You can see I did that really poorly and I still had enough health. Heal up to full and you've beaten the tower, basically. Now you're on B side. So on these, you want to jump and they'll always push you inwards. So you can see I'm holding my joystick at that diagonal angle and then jumping late whenever so hold jump for the most part and then jump late whenever I have to transfer. Be prepared to rage a little bit. This section can get pretty aggravating, especially on mobile if you're struggling on the quarter studs, but you'll beat it eventually. Then hold jump over to that last one. And then you're jumping against the direction, so kind of just got to get a feel for it. It's not super difficult. You can just sometimes fail, or you get this weird thing, or like bounce and then land it. I'll see if I actually show it. I don't think I do, but yeah. Again, it's just more filler. This tower is all filler. There's no actual gameplay to be found. Be careful up here. Well, it's basic editors. You don't really. Then go across these X pushers. I go at a 45-degree angle. You don't have to. I just do it because it's faster. And then on this last one, you're going to have to jump to a quarter stud. So just be careful, precision onto there. Forward facing across these, skip the bottom one and climb up onto the top. Again, go out of shift lock. You can't skip that head editor. So just line up, do the head editor carefully. Jump up here and then climb up here. And then you're going to want to reshift forward facing onto these. Jump up here. And then you can go all the way around, or you can just do that. So again, more quarter studs. Just go out of shift lock across all of these. The final ones of the tower, I think. And then flick, flick, flick and jump, flick and jump, flick and jump. Now you are on, I think this is 5B? 5B, maybe. 5 or 6B. Careful, no, this is 6B. Careful across here. Flick out a bit. Jump from the bottom. It's not very precise. And then, again, climb around this. Climb up. Wait for the spinner to come around. Be careful here. You can bonk your head if you go to the top rung, so stay on the bottom and then go to the top once the spinner's passed, so you don't bonk your head. Again, same thing here. You can see I almost fell off. I almost got pushed off by it. And then you are on 7, 45 degrees. Just be careful. It's not very hard. Kind of slanted tightrope, so they're a bit weird, but it should not be a problem. If you made it through the rest of the tower, tightrope should be the least of your worries. All right, careful on these KB head editors. Make sure you don't die. You don't want to die on B side. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. All right. Make your way across these spinners. No more conveyors. No, there's conveyors on 10B. Alright. Now make your way across here. Final section of the tower. You can do it. I believe in you. And even if you can't do it, you can just chill because you're on B side and you can't lose any progress. Jump across all these. Reminiscent of the end of A side because Intnier is too lazy to develop new gameplay, so we copy and pasted. Oh, more filler. More filler. This tower is all filler. Yeah, it's funny. 1 through 5 are 10 times harder than the rest of the tower combined. It's so ridiculous how hard 2 and 3 are. So don't discourage yourself. And then 10B, you can dance clip out, but make sure you heal up to full, or this can happen. I am very salty. This wasted like 5 hours. I just spent 5 hours making it back. But all right. So you're going to want to go hold right, then hold left, then hold right again through this section. And then for this part, you go left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left in terms of joystick holding. So read it off again as I go. So hold left on the first one, left again on the second one, then switch to holding right, third, left, fourth, go right on the fifth, right on the sixth, and I like to do just this double jump strat, and then left again for the last 2, and then jump onto this kill brick. Be careful not to fail. Then you gotta jump across these kill bricks. Just take your time. If you need to, you can stand still and heal up. It's a bit hard because they're dark. Turning your graphics up can help you to see the particles. I do keep my graphics at max for this whole thing, just because I find seeing the quarter studs, it makes it a bit easier. But you can do whatever you choose to. Heal up on this platform, jump across here. The final kill bricks, the final waiting simulators of the level, and then you can go right away. Just jump across these. Go left. I like to align on this and then align on this, and then you have done it. You have beaten the Tower of Confusion. This is by far the hardest insane in the game on mobile. I wouldn't recommend it. It's just not a fun tower. It's just quarter studs and conveyors. It's all RNG. It takes long to grind regardless of your skill level. It's just a bad tower. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.